And that's all Miss Impax had to say. Merry Christmas! I'm so inappropriate.
There's one thing I would like to say here. The prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. On Guard.
Then, what?
Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Isn't that correct, witness? Yes. On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of the note public. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference.
My word!
Madame God values above all else his refreshing like a breeze image, which is why he had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost! Rubble, 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 rubble.
It's on Guard's fault that the woman killed herself. And this time, he even went so far as to kill someone to stop her from revealing that. Fuck that piece of shit. That giant Lincoln Log motherfucker. He's worth less than Chris Brown. We should all fucking slap a bitch. Yes.
Oh, that's not the dialogue? Oh.
There's no margin for doubt here. Mr. De Killer's client's goal was to obtain this suicide note. And the only person who needed this note that badly is the defendant. Let's not forget the bear with the note. That the bear with the note was found at the defendant's house. It seems that we have come to the truth at last. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish. He deserves no sympathy from anyone.
Ugh, how am I supposed to escape from this one? Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Gumshoe hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do. I know, I have to carry on and buy some time. Oh, okay, there are two deadly pieces of evidence. The figurine and the suicide note. Maybe somehow I can find a way out of this situation through one of those. The gavel is already in the judge's hand, Phoenix. Hurry! Suicide note or the figurine? Which one of these should I pursue? Do this to the music. Alright, let me think about this. Well, the figurine is incriminating to On Guard because we found it at his house. So let's suicide now. Can I say? Oh, I can save. Let's save first. Alright, let's say suicide now. Please wait, Your Honor. Rubble, rubble, rubble. Fuck this guy, rubble, rubble. We want to go home, rubble, rubble. Oh, man, look at that lawyer. He's still going at it. It's like he doesn't care that he's trying to get a killer off the hook. I think Your Honor believes that Matt On Guard killed in order to obtain this note.
Yes, that is correct.
But that seems a little strange. In fact, I think there's a contradiction here. This note was hidden by Mr. Carita until the night of the murder. If that's the case, I say that Matt On Guard could not have known what was written on this note.
Oh, I didn't think of it that way.
Exactly. But I did think of it that way, and I thought it was rather strange. No one in their right mind would kill for a note without first knowing what it said.
Rubble, rubble, rubble! We're never gonna get a piss break! God damn it! Order! You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion?
It was just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one. Unfortunately, I think he believes differently.
I believe a show of appreciation is in order. Oh? The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself.
I would like to direct the court's attention to this.
What is that?
It is a very small video camera, Your Honor. This type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying.
Spying?
What the? I thought that spy camera was in my possession.
Matt On Guard and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses. And? The victim, Juan Carrito, was being spied on. His personal life was being watched by none other than Matan guards. Ooh, rubble, rubble. Did they watch him piss and shit too? Maybe masturbate? Order! Order! Ahem, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
You don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities.
Well, sort of.
Sort of is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright. I see you're confused, Mr. Wright.
You're probably thinking, but I have a camera that was in the stuffed bear's eye. But this camera that I have is not that same one. Last night, I searched the victim's house on a hunch. Using this Gumshoe's bug sweeper. By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were found on this camera.
Matan guard's fingerprints were on there?
Well, Phoenix, it looks like those cameras were hidden all over the place, huh? What am I supposed to say to that evidence?
I think this is the end.
It's fairly obvious that Mr. On Guard learned of the suicide note through this. He was watching the victim all along. He got me good this time. I don't have anything to counter that. Hey, now what's that lawyer thinking? Mommy, is that man the bad killer guy? Shush, stop, don't look at him. The way he's sweating is just so, ew, nasty. Phoenix? Yes, Chief? Have you figured out what you're going to do next yet? What I'm going to do next? Does running away like a frightened child work? I know it seems like Mr. Edgeworth is very close to putting the lid on this case, but in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing. Well, what is it, Mia? There's a piece of evidence that he really should investigate. Something he should investigate? I really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded for not remembering to look into the item when we had the chance. Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden?
Alright, I think this time we finally understand everything. Well, Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you?
What is this piece of evidence that Mia's talking about? Can I figure out what it is that still needs to be looked at, or I should let it go? I gotta obviously present it. I have an objection, Your Honor.
That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright.
Objection! Here we go.
Your Honor, the defense has no intentions of letting this go so easily. Aha! You're beginning to sound desperate.
That's just your imagination, Your Honor. Ha-ha! Mr. Edgeworth, this is not like you at all. Ha-ha! Oh? In your eagerness to prove your point, you've forgotten one very important thing. Hey, isn't that what I just said?
So you're telling me that I forgot something?
You're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. But there's something you really should examine about this piece of evidence. That's right. Can I save? No, I can't save here. Shit. What is the piece of evidence that he needs to investigate? Fuck, shit, cocks and dicks? I don't know. What the fuck? Wait a minute. I've got it. Celeste's photo. And this is just a hunch, because Celeste's photo has her handwriting on it. So compare the handwriting on the photo to the handwriting on the suicide note. That's what I'm thinking. Trying to think outside the box. What else? It wouldn't be the bear. Wouldn't be any of these pictures, right? I'm thinking it's the photo. Let's give it a shot.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I do believe some special examination is needed, but I think the item should be examined as defense's gray matter. Oh, come on, it's not.
No!
Son of a bitch. I thought that was it. Fuck. Alright, I gotta think of something else then. Alright, let me think about that. Press conference ticket, no. None of this. Could it be the transmitter? If it was the transmitter, he could try to see where the video footage was being transmitted from that camera. Could it be the bear? It looks like I got 2 more guesses, right? I'm gonna go for the transmitter because my guess now is, well, you found the camera, but you didn't find a transmitter, so how do you know where the footage was being transmitted? You don't know it was being transmitted to Matt on guard. Let's try this. No! No! It didn't work! No! It wasn't the transmitter. Fuck! Alright, shit. At this point, the no? Because you can say the same thing about the handwriting? It's either gonna be the no. It has to be the no. I don't see how it could be the bear. I'm gonna say the no. No! Wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Whoa. Got nervous for a second. I thought I fucked up. Alright, it's working. Ugh.